Yo, Reg, man. Yo, cut them lights down back there. Suge Knight has a warning for Snoop Doggy Dogg. Now that he acquired Deathrow Records, now everything that comes along with Deathrow, Snoop Dogg got to inherit all of that. The same way they wanted R. Kelly's catalog, they had to put him in jail. The same way they wanted Bill Cosby's catalog, they had to drag him through the media and put him up in jail. But the only problem with acquiring the whole entire Death Row catalog is Suge Knight is sitting in jail. So if we give the catalog to Snoop Dogg, then we could throw him in jail. But the only way we can do that is if we catch him on some sexual allegations, and best believe there's plenty of them out there. But this man been cleaning up his image over the years. So how can they dirty up a man's image that don't clean up his image? They gotta put him in the same pile with R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, and all these other brothers that had their whole catalog snatched. And Suge Knight is reaching out to Snoop Dogg, trying to warn this brother allegedly. Acquiring Death Row Records was the worst thing you could have possibly done, yo. Because now, all of that gangster music, criminal music, pimp music, they can use all of this in court when they trying to take everything that you work for, bruh. Snoop Dogg acquires Death Row Records. Snoop Dogg attends the nomination announcement for the annual Golden Globe. He on TV with Martha Stewart. But he's still repping the Crip gang. So that's one of the main reasons why they want to take him down. Snoop Dogg is officially in charge at Death Row Records. The announcement that the rappers had as acquired the label came Wednesday. It's a sentimental move considering Death Row Records launched his career in the 90s with his debut album Doggy Style. They getting this all set up for the courtroom, y'all. And when he get in there and they start playing that music and them girls start coming forward, it's already chicks coming forward. Talking about Snoop Dogg did this. Snoop Dogg is a dirty man. He made me touch my toes. He got to inherit all of Suge Knight's dirt from Death Row. Look at this man's rap sheet. It started all the way from 1987. He been in and out of jail 1990, 91, 92 through 95. Got a rap sheet 96, 97, 2002, 2003, all the way into the modern day. But they can't do nothing with Suge Knight because he's in jail. But Snoop Dogg is out here. And now he got Tupac catalog. He got his catalog, Dr. Dre catalog. And the only reason why they not taking down Dr. Dre is because he working with Jimmy Iovine. So the only way they could get to Dr. Dre's money is by going through his wife, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
They gonna get the masters from every black celebrity out there. Look at this, y'all. Lil Wayne reportedly sold Drake and Nicki Minaj's catalog with his masters, not because he wanted to do it, but if you don't do it, they gonna drag you through the media so bad that you're gonna wish you did it. Same thing with Michael Jackson. He bought the Beatles catalog. He owned the whole Sony Records. So they started with the allegations. And Suge Knight is trying to warn Snoop Dogg. By you owning Death Row Records, it's only gonna hurt you, bruh. They got you lined up for what you did and said to Gayle King, the disrespectful things that you said to women throughout your whole career. They gonna throw the book at you. Listen to what Suge Knight had to say, yeah.
If it's not personal, so I don't want to make it seem like I'm slandering these guys' names, or if you hear about a lot of the artists, some of them used to be on Death Row, some on other labels, you might hear them getting caught with drugs, getting caught with a gun, stab somebody, do those type of crimes. They're not gonna come to prison. One of the reasons they're not gonna come.
Like Snoop.
Well, Snoop would never come. I mean, Snoop was on You know, we beat a murder trial for him, but then he was on probation. Then he got caught with 2 ounces of marijuana. Then he got caught with guns. And each time it's nothing. They're not going to violate him. Because for the street guys know what I'm talking about. There's no puzzle. I mean, if you get a guy that constantly getting in trouble and never going to come to prison, that's because he's an informant.
Whoa, hold up, yeah. Now, y'all ain't hear what Suge Knight just said, Joe. He said the reason why Snoop Dogg ain't get arrested on that murder charge, or whenever he get caught with weed, he been smoking weed his whole entire career. He never went to jail for that. East Coast, West Coast, all around the world. The police know he got weed on him. Ain't never went to jail for that. Suge Knight saying the reason why he was able to get away with so much is because he working with them boys and all that. But that don't matter when you have sexual allegations mixed up in it. This man had an album called Doggy Style with a dog going in his house with the booty sticking out. And you know that upsetted a whole lot of people. And Gayle King was one of them. And the things that Snoop Dogg said to Gayle King, Oprah Winfrey's best friend, excited the feminists of the Me Too movement. But you can't get at a man that's allegedly tied in so deep. Look, more people know who Snoop Dogg is than they know who President Obama is.
Oh my goodness.
He's very, very popular, and it'd be very, very hard. He's the ghetto Bill Cosby, basically. Look, y'all, let me show y'all something real quick before we continue. Because y'all got to see this so y'all can understand what I'm talking about. And why, why it's so important that they drag Snoop Dogg down, especially with him acquiring Deathrow. Let me type this in real quick. Snoop Dogg album covers. Y'all stay tuned, because this right here gonna change your life. Because I know a lot of people never thought about this. Hold on, let me do this too. Y'all stay tuned, because this gonna be a thriller. Hold up. Yo, Reg, type that in, yo. Okay. All right, we all good to go. Y'all got to take a close look at this, man. Because Snoop Dogg been dropping subliminal messages his whole entire career. Like I told y'all, this is the cover to his Doggy Style album, yo. As you see, he reaching for the coochie.
Oh my goodness.
And he chasing cats and dogs, and he just a nasty freak and all that. He's a dog, for crying out loud. But the same type of artwork that you see on Snoop Dogg albums is the same type of artwork that you've been seeing on Fat Albert cartoons ever since the early 50s and all that.
Oh my goodness.
Bill Cosby had a son, but people didn't know about Bill Cosby's other son. And Bill Cosby is old as hell right now, and don't nobody know when he gonna kick the bucket. So if these allegations is true about Snoop Dogg being Bill Cosby's son, that mean not only do Snoop Dogg inherit Deathrow Records, but he also inherit Jello Pudding,
Oh my goodness.
the Fat Albert Fubu catalog, and all of the Cosby Show episodes, not to mention Sidney Poitier's catalog as well. So, if Bill Cosby, God forbid, passed away tomorrow, his alleged son Snoop Dogg could possibly inherit all of that with Amber Rose. So, I just had to put that out there before we continue on. All right, without further ado, this is the real reason why they so upset with Snoop Dogg. Y'all got to see this right here, man.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that? I swear to God, we the worst.
He talking about Gayle
We
King.
the worst. We expect more from you, Gayle. Don't you hang out with Oprah? Why y'all attacking us? We your people. You ain't coming after fucking Harvey Weinstein asking them dumb-ass questions.
Oh
I get sick of y'all.
goodness.
I want to call you one. Is it okay if I call him one?
No, Snoop, don't do it, Snoop.
Funky dog head, bitch.
Oh my God.
Oh
How dare you try to
goodness.
tarnish my motherfucking homeboy's reputation, punk motherfucker.
Snoop.
Respect the family and back off, bitch, before we come get you.
Oh my God, Snoop with a bonnet on talking real crazy about Gayle King. And that's what got him in trouble. Because if you come at a female, don't come at her like no other female, because that's gonna make them want to fight. But Snoop Dogg apologized, but it was a little too late for him to apologize because Gayle King heard it. And you know, women gossip and be talking real fast. So by the time he woke up, everybody heard about what he said about Gayle King. Now, it's some feminazis out here that don't want to see a black man do nothing. I was breathing too hard earlier and a couple of sisters got mad at me.
Oh my goodness.
So it's real rough out here. And just knowing that Snoop Dogg is a free man angers a whole lot of people out here. Just knowing that he still got a career infuriates a whole lot of people out here. And with the allegations of him being Bill Cosby's his son, and R. Kelly's cousin, not to mention that he tied into a lot of other successful black brothers in Hollywood, they won't stop until Snoop Dogg is in jail. So by giving him Deathrow records, is only painting him in a negative light, and that's going to erase all the positive things that he's done in his career so far. I'm talking about Little League Baseball. He been donating money to people. He been smoking weed with Crips and Bloods. He been unifying neighborhoods. Nipsey Hussle, the reason why they took him out is because they wanted to get closer to Snoop Dogg. But with Nipsey Hussle being the new Snoop Dogg, they would have had to wait even longer to get to Snoop Dogg. And Suge Knight is in jail thinking about all this type of stuff. And he's trying to warn Snoop Dogg, by you acquiring Deathrow records is only gonna hurt you, bro. Listen to what Gayle King had to say about Snoop Dogg, yeah.
I've been up reading the comments about the interview I did with Lisa Leslie about Kobe Bryant. And I know that if I had only seen the clip that you saw, I'd be extremely angry with me too. I am mortified, I'm embarrassed, and I am very angry. Unbeknownst to me, my network put up a clip from a very wide-ranging interview, totally taken out of context, and when you see it that way, it's very jarring. It's jarring to me. I didn't even know anything about it. I started getting calls. What the hell are you doing? Why did you say this? What is happening? I did not know what people are talking about. So I've been told, or I've been advised, to say nothing. Just let it go. People will drag you. People will troll you. It'll be over in a couple of days. But that's not good enough for me, because I really want people to understand what happened here and how I'm feeling about it.
Now she's playing the victim, like they always do, yeah. And that's what's going on here. Gayle King said that Kobe Bryant was a nasty pervert and he only liked white girls so he could take advantage of them. And this was right after Kobe Bryant passed away. And that just lets me know that she's all in this Snoop Dogg acquiring Deathrow records so she can further pursue her rap career. A lot of people ain't know. Before Lil' Kim came out, there was another female rapper out there. Y'all ain't seen none of her videos because Oprah Winfrey didn't want her to come out so soon because she didn't get the BBL. But now you see Gayle King walking around here all extra thick and people be wondering who she is. And then when she turned around, you realize that she Gayle King. But the truth is, her father is Dr. Martin Luther King. And that's the only reason why she got a platform in the first place, yeah? And Snoop Dogg knows this, but the people in the media don't want regular people to know this. And that's why I'm giving y'all this information to wake y'all up so y'all can understand that Gayle King is the real King B, where Beyonce stole her name from because she wanted to be like the original Gayle King. And as far as Snoop Dogg owning Deathrow Records, a lot of people didn't know back in the day, Suge Knight signed Gayle King to Deathrow, and now that Snoop Dogg got the catalog, that mean that he owns Gayle King's masters.
Oh my goodness.
I hope I'm connecting the dots for y'all, because I ain't come here to waste nobody's time. But that's one of the main reasons why she said what she said about Kobe Bryant. Listen to that Gayle King, y'all.
I reached out to Lisa because I know that she's a longtime friend of Kobe's to talk about his legacy and their friendship. We had a really wide-ranging interview, talked about many things: his career, his passion, his sense of humor, the way he was mentoring other people, how he was starting his next chapter. It was wide-ranging. And yes, we talked about that court case, because that court case has also come up. And I wanted to get Lisa's take on it as a friend who knew him well, what she thought, where that should stand. And I thought it was very powerful.
She don't even know what to say no
eye.
more, because this the thing about Gayle King and people like her. She knows that she got what it takes to get any man she want. But the reason why she don't want no man in her life is because people like Snoop Dogg has influenced men to think that all women is hoes. And he's a big problem out here in America. When you think about NWA and what they've done to the black culture in general, they feel like Snoop Dogg is the reason why a lot of people feel like it's okay to be ignorant. And that's true to a certain extent, but he never knew his father, Bill Cosby, allegedly. But now that he's older and they're mending a relationship with each other, the last thing they want for Snoop Dogg to do is turn around and wake the people up, because R. Kelly said he believed he can fly. And giving that type of message to black people is a hard thing to do in America, because they don't want to see black people fly. And that's the main reasons why Tulsa, Oklahoma and all that stuff took place. So R. Kelly was looked at like a messiah figure back in the day when he came out with that song. So they figure if he keep on making music like this, we're going to have to take him down regardless. But still, Snoop Dogg is under fire. And this ain't the first time Gayle King really made a grown man cry, y'all. Look at this here.
I was actually wondering, R. Kelly, if this interview was going to take place. I really do want to get you on the record about your relationships with underage girls. Because, Robert, this has been such a long-standing allegation against you. You know, starting back in the late 90s.
R. Kelly is at the top of the charts, but he may be in for a fall. He was arrested today on 21 counts of child pornography.
Kelly is accused of videotaping himself having sex with an underage girl.
Taking advantage of minors.
Yo, let me show y'all something real quick. It's always a documentary with black males being perverts, yo. And the reason why they turn these into documentaries is because it's interesting for middle-class America to sit back with popcorn and then re-justify all of their negative stereotypes about black men, as if R. Kelly had to do what they said he did to get some sex. Like he was some bum out here that ain't had no job. Like he wasn't a superstar by the name of R. Kelly and all that. But Gayle King paint this picture to make it seem like R. Kelly was the biggest pervert in America, and people fell for it. But with Snoop Dogg, it would be easier to paint him as a pervert because some of the stuff that came out his mouth, and I'm about to show you an example, one of the many examples of Snoop Dogg saying things that he should have never ever said in his life. Hold on, Jay-Z lyrics. Y'all gotta see this real quick, because this gonna be the nail in the coffin. Where hold on, no, it's not I Wanna Rock. Hold on, I gotta find this one song real quick. Let me type this. Yo, Reg, put in that Jay-Z featuring Snoop Dogg real quick. Z featuring Snoop Dogg lyrics. Because when I heard this song, it blew my motherfucking mind, yo. Hold on. Y'all gotta see this, yo. Yo, cut the music off, yo. Hold up. let me zoom in on this real quick so y'all can see these damn lyrics. Matter of fact, okay, we gonna do it like this. Oh, really? No, I'm looking for Snoop Dogg verse. Cause he said some old. He said, now, bitch, check it out. Where my money? Simon, break it out. Just saying, ho. I ain't playing. Simon, take it out. Put the penis down on the track. Simon, we gonna work it out. Straight pimp, we gonna church it out. If you don't know, I'm quick to change up stick in your mouth and aim up. Open your eyes. You will see my navel. Flip down my drawers. You will see that label. Sniff so much cane, the chick got able. But on the switch, direct my cable. Splash. What head work and what ass. Chick, stop my hurting. Now, Daz. Oh my God. Wait a minute, y'all. Run fast if I tell you, chick, walk. Get caught, I'm taking all that chick got. I don't need no relationship. All I really had in mind was my stick, your face, and lips. Come on, bro. And that's the reason why they trying to take him down right now. And if he go to jail for doing something he ain't had no business doing, look at this, y'all. Snoop. Oh, allegations. All he said in this rap. Hold on, let me pull this up for y'all real quick. Because everything he said in this rap is the same thing this female is accusing him of doing, yeah? Hold up. Y'all stay tuned, man. An unarmed or unnamed woman who has filed her legal claim in California says she was panicked and terrified at the time in a bathroom at a TV studio. Hold on, listen to what she had said, Joe. Because everything he said in that song, she said he did in real life, yo. Hold up. Bear with me. I'm going to pull it up for y'all real quick. Y'all just stay tuned. Because she gave specific details about what happened. Compliment, describe professional, alleges that she and a friend attended the rapper show at the club. And then, she fell asleep and allegedly woke up to him forcing oral sex on her around 4 a.m. Ain't that what he said in the damn song? Yo, we gonna get back to that. But anyway, let's get into this real quick. Because there's a little bit more stuff I want to share with y'all before I get out of here. Because this dude, Snoop Dogg, Bill Cosby is out here doing unthinkable things in public. And a lot of people haven't seen this video, so I'm just gonna share this with y'all right now. Y'all gotta see this. That's Bill Cosby, y'all. The scariest part about that, after he said, hey, 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 everybody shut the fuck up afterward. Sometimes you gotta let people know that you crazy. That way, that'll be the only way they're gonna stop messing with you. Bill Cosby ain't got that many words left. That's why he can't do no interviews. So when you see him walking down the street and he say, hey, 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 that's because that's all he know how to say. Because people don't want to hear what he got to say no more anyway. He old, he black, and he canceled. It don't get no worse than that, child. It's one thing to be old. It's another thing to be black. But to be canceled as well?
Oh my goodness.
That is terrifying to even think about. But that's what he going through, y'all.
Oh my goodness.
You know, people been working on the remix for that, but I don't think Bill Cosby gonna let them do it. Because if they did do the remix, y'all know it's gonna go platinum. And he ain't gonna get a dime for that. I'm thinking about working on the remix. That was very creepy, and that's the reason why they don't want him on TV no more. Look, we about to do a Q&A. I'm about to open up the phone lines just in case y'all got to ask some questions, and I will willingly answer the questions. So the phone lines is open, so you can feel free to call in and ask questions about the subject. But before we get out of here, I just want to say a few more things about Snoop Dogg and what's going on with him owning his catalog. Deathrow. Hold on, we got a phone call, y'all. Let me grab this real quick. Hello. Who this is, man?
Yes, it's Margot.
How you doing, Margot? How you feeling?
Hi, good. Well, the Snoop Dogg, he should have been done on these record labels because he does most of the music to begin with anyways.
Snoop Dogg does what now?
Oh my goodness.
Snoop Dogg sings most of the songs anyways. He should have been done had that label. He should have been done owned that record label.
But why would anybody want to own Deathrow? All of the negativity that came out of Deathrow, all of the death, murder, mayhem, and crime that came out of Deathrow, why would anybody want to claim something like that? That's like, you know, people have artifacts and stuff that's possessed. You don't want to bring that up in your house. Deathrow is possessed. And if you take ownership of that, you're going to inherit everything that Suge Knight went through.
Oh, well, maybe he could make a difference.
Goodness.
Maybe he could make a difference.
Do you live in a house or do you live in an apartment?
Maybe he could make a difference, him and Dr. Dre.
Do you live in a house or an apartment?
House.
When you got that house, did you do some research about what happened in that house before you moved in?
Yes.
Who lived there before you and what they did for a living and all that?
They did a couple of things. But I get what you're saying, you know, but that doesn't explain all the other labels. He could change it around. He could change the name to the label. He could put in some new artists for the label. So he can make a difference.
Okay, so did you build up the house that you living in? Did you add some new chandeliers and all that?
Yes.
And you own this house. This is your house.
Yes.
Sister, I hear your neighbors next door. You ain't got to lie to kick it. You living in a one-bedroom apartment. I can hear by them squeaky floors. And I got mad love for you, sister. And you know the phone number. And don't be no stranger. And make sure you call back whenever you feel like it. I'm sick of people calling up here lying. I'm trying to make a point. And she acting like she got all the money in the world. And she owned her house and she knew about... Look, a lot of y'all living somewhere and don't even know what happened in that house. Your bedroom is probably a murder scene and all that. Your rug still got blood stains and you don't even know what happened in that house. So by Snoop Dogg, hold up. Hello. Who this is, man?
Hey, what's up, Black? How you feeling, man?
Yo, I'm over here chilling. We doing a Q&A about this Snoop Dogg acquiring Deathrow from Suge Knight. Do you have any questions or anything about this situation?
Nah, not necessarily. I ain't got no questions. But I did want to speak on something that you did mention earlier about Snoop Dogg taking over Deathrow and how you felt like, you know, that was like a bad idea or, you know, it's a lot of negativity coming behind that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I personally feel like, you know, Snoop taking over Deathrow, you know, like it's coming in full circle, man. Like I really feel like he deserved that. And I feel like he's entitled to that for the simple fact of how Deathrow did him. And on the thing of, like, you know, where Snoop, he taking over, what's that, Def Jam now, right? So it's like, you know, go ahead.
And I'm glad you said that because Russell Simmons had allegations against him as well. But the reason why they couldn't get at Russell Simmons is because he sold Def Jam. He ain't want nothing to do with the label no more. So if you ain't got a record label to hang over your head, then it's going to be hard for them to pursue the allegations. And you talking about he deserved death row because of how death row did him. That's like a black person owning a plantation. Like, what you gonna do? Get some black folks out there and pick some cotton like you used to?
Oh, no. Nothing negative like that. Like, I know you're playing devil's advocate, and you're right for that. But no, I'm not looking at it like that. I'm not looking at the glass half empty. I'm looking at it half full. Like, what Snoop did with, what he's doing with Def Jam right now, he said he's trying to change the whole face of it. He doing the same with it. And I feel like what he going to do with Deathrow, it's going to be the same thing. Like, it's a lot of artists that were signed to Deathrow that never really got a chance to shine or anything. So I feel like Snoop is going to, do something different with it and make it seem different than, and, bigger than what Suge Knight did.
But this is what I'm trying to tell the people, not to cut you off or whatever. But when you got a bullseye on your back, they can hit you depending on the size of that bullseye. He had a small bullseye on his back. I mean, he independent. He been doing his own thing for the past 20 years. Don't nobody know what record label he signed to when he left No Limit and all that. But now he got these big freaking targets on his back now. And they can take shots at him and hit him because he's the owner of Deathrow Records.
Yo, you know what? It's not just because of that, man. Like, that's another point I want to bring up, man. Have you noticed that every single time that a black man becomes like mad popular worldwide and, they get like hella money and they just like mad famous and out of nowhere, they get all these sexual allegations pulled on them. Like you was talking about Bill Cosby. Like, we all know Bill Cosby was doing that. Like, that was weird for him. R. Kelly, he did some wild shit too, but at the end of the day, it's a pattern. It's a whole trend. Like, they targeting us, man. And it's sad because Snoop, you ain't never heard of nothing like this from Snoop. And the allegation is coming out from 2013, man. It's 2020. Why the hell are you coming out talking about Snoop made you suck his dick while he was taking a shit? Like,
Yo,
what the fuck is you talking about?
Okay, so language, bro. I get what you're saying and all that, but language. And it's another thing, too, with the whole situation. They use, it's all good, bro. They use black folks that white people love the most. Like, white people love Snoop Dogg. White people used to love Bill Cosby. Them the ones they going after. White people love Tiger Woods, and they did him the same way with the sexual allegations.
Like, that was my point. Have you not noticed the trend? It's a whole pattern, man. It's like every single time a black man get into a different tax bracket and, he get a certain type of bag, then that's when all these weird allegations come out, and that's when everybody wants to accuse a certain individual for doing specific acts when, these individuals are not, or may not. Like, I don't know these people personally, so I don't know what they doing behind, the concerts and all that. I'm a huge fan of Snoop. However, if he doing wrong, man. He got to hone up. He dug his grave, he got to live in it. So, or sleep in it. So, it is what it is. But
yo, I know you a Snoop Dogg fan with them dogs barking in the background like that. You taking this fandom a little too far. And I appreciate your phone call. Don't be no stranger. Make sure you call back whenever, bro. Shit, he think he's Snoop Dogg and all that. Or DMX. All them damn dogs in the background. But y'all got to think about the future. Do y'all know how many documentaries they can make about Snoop Dogg and his pimp exploits? They gonna make $1 billion before they throw him in jail. Hello. Who this is, man? Yo.
Hey, what up? How you doing, bro?
Yo, I'm over here chilling, brother, man. Yo, we need you to cut that off in the background. And we over here talking about Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, for sure. I got you. Hey, I just wanted to say a couple things, right? Mm-hmm. You know how they be playing, us brothers and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. You know what? Hey, it's kind of like, brothers can kind of learn how to pimp themselves too. You know what I mean? Like, hey, he going and he is the old school jams. Like, it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. Mm-hmm. He be talking about him and his homies be gang banging girls.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for real, like, hey, that there just, you kind of make your own rope. You kind of has a rope. You think you're a cowboy, you're gonna hang yourself up, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's some real stuff, man. And thanks so much for your phone call. That was real. He talk about cowboys and the honky tonk, man. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. But like I was saying, though, the documentaries alone, with Snoop Dogg accusers coming forward, all the chicks from Compton, Watts, Long Beach, they getting ready. They got pictures of being with Snoop Dogg backstage. They hurting for some money. It's women out here, they old, they fat, they sloppy. But when they was younger, she was a bad chick. Now she looking like Tarana Burke, and she bitter, and she want to get some bread out of Snoop Dogg. Hold on, yeah. Hello. Who this is, man? Yo.
It's Rob from Las Vegas, bro.
Hey, what's going on, Rob? We over here talking about this Snoop Dogg acquiring Deathrow. People think it's a good look, but me personally, I feel like it's a bad look, and Suge Knight feel the same way. How do you feel about all this, bro?
I understand it's a bad look, and I understand why Suge Knight feel it's a bad look, because he giving up all the right to Tupac, all his right to Snoop Dogg, all his right to Dr. Dre, all his right to Dog Pound, all his right to Daz, Corrupt. You get Jodeci. You got a whole lot of pass, man, for Deathrow that could be put out in the world that people don't even know about. Man, Tupac got a whole bunch of songs in Deathrow that they haven't released yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Snoop Dogg, by Snoop Dogg being who Snoop Dogg is, he could get it all out and to see that Deathrow could be a whole different outlook than what everybody, pointing them out to be. You know what I mean?
But this is the thing about it, bro. Everybody's selling their catalogs nowadays. I don't care who you are. They coming after these catalogs, and if you refuse to sell, you're going to go through hell. Now, they can't get the catalog from Suge Knight because how they going to persecute him in front of the media? He already in jail. So, right. And if they give him money for the catalog, then he just gonna be rich in jail. Like, they can't get the money back. But if you give it to Snoop Dogg, you can go after the catalog, put all these allegations on them, take the whole Deathrow catalog, Tupac, the Dog Pound, Snoop Dogg, all of that, including his personal catalog when he left Deathrow. I mean, they killing so many birds with one stone by giving this man Deathrow records.
I understand that. I do understand that for real though, because when you say it like that, it is kind of like Snoop Dogg putting a target on his back. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And Snoop Dogg does a lot for the community too. So, it's like a trick. It's like a trick question right now. You know what I mean? Because I'm like tossed up because I think that I do believe that he should do it, but at the same time, if you put it like that, then you know what? You're right, because you can always end up like Bill Cosby or R. Kelly or any other person that's got famous or they killed him, like Kobe Bryant or somebody else. You know what I mean?
Yo, and it ain't about no money neither, because Dr. Dre started Deathrow with Suge Knight. So how come Dr. Dre don't want Deathrow? That's because they got in his pockets through his wife or whatever. Plus, he working with Jimmy Iovine. So if you mess with Dr. Dre's money, you messing with Jimmy Iovine's money. But if you give it to Snoop,
they got it in his pockets too. They got it. He had made that beef for Dre. Then he ended up selling it.
Yup. He wound up selling that.
You ain't gonna keep this multi-million-dollar business. But you know what, brother? I thank you, man. I thank you for opening up our people's eyes on something like this, because we all need to realize that the industry, you know what I'm saying, is good for the eyes to see, but sometimes you have to realize that we as black people, Hispanic, whites, no matter what part of hip-hop you in, they don't like us on this side of the country. You know what I mean? We hip-hop artists. You know what I'm saying? We speak what Tupac said, we are the hip-hop is the mouths of those who can't speak. You know what I mean? So, man, much love to you, brother.
Yo, appreciate it, brother, man. Holla at you later, though. No doubt. Very doubt. Yo, Snoop Dogg, listen to Suge Knight, bruh. Because after all the stuff he been through, being the CEO of Deathrow Records, you don't want that smoke, bruh. Because they gonna put that hammer down on you real bad. And everything about Deathrow is haunted. Hello. Who this is, man?
Hello. What's up, Shawn Blaze? This Terrence, baby, from the STL.
Hey, what's going on, bro? We over here talking about Snoop Dogg acquiring Deathrow Records, and it might not be a good thing for him, bro. How you feel about this whole situation?
I mean, to be for real, I think it's a good thing because, like you said, they'll be able to release good music because Snoop is cut from a different cloth, and Snoop is musically inclined because he know reggae, he know R&B, he got a soul, he got connections with the dramatics, he got connections with the East Coast, the West Coast, the South. So Snoop can bring that and turn it all the way around.
Bruh, that's like if they gave Ike Turner Cash Money Records.
Oh my goodness.
You know good and well they about to throw the book at his ass and lock him up. You give him something major. Ike Turner is the CEO of Deathrow. Everything about Deathrow Records gonna be pimps, hoes, prostitutes, sluts, and we live in 2022, and that stuff do not fly anymore. If Bill Cosby can go to jail for something he did 50 years ago, Snoop Dogg can go to jail for saying bitches ain't shit 10 years ago.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's true too. But but listen though, Snoop done been through so much, Blazy. You gotta remember, he was over there, he learned how to fly with Deathrow, went to jail, got out, went back with P. P was making millions and millions, so I think he learned his lesson with bumping his head the first time. Then how did he get off of No Limit so smooth? And how did he get all the way to be Snoop Lion? So he got some trick card in his pocket, Blaze.
Hey man, I don't know what card he got in his pocket, but putting his Deathrow card in his pocket is only gonna hurt him in the near future. Like I was saying earlier, man. The Surviving R. Kelly documentary didn't have that many details, but a Snoop Dogg documentary can have so many details just going based off of his music, people he been around. He's been affiliated with Don Bishop, Don Juan, and all that. That's not good for his legacy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but Blazy, I think, but me and you know that if they want you, them people, you know, we ain't gonna say who, but them people can make anybody look bad. They can make Crofo Dollar look bad. You can get a couple girls up, give them $1,000 and say they did whatever.
That's true. But like I said, this man got on national television and said, F you, Gayle King, called her a dog chick. He was going on and on Gayle King, and they is not about to let that fly.
Ooh, wee. Now, this is my question, Sean Blazy. Who is running Deathrow? Where is Harry O at?
Yo, Harry, that's another thing. Harry O is out of jail. He don't want no parts of that because anything that come along with that record label, you gonna catch hell. Remember, that's how Irv Gotti lost Murder Inc. because him, Suge Knight, and Jay Prince was gonna come together. And then when Irv Gotti was affiliated with Suge Knight, they raided Murder Inc. Now he ain't got Murder Inc. no more. So by giving Snoop Dogg Deathrow Records, it's a wrap for Snoop Doggy Dogg, bro. But thank you so much for your phone call. Make sure you call back whenever you feel like it. Real talk, man. Yo, Snoop, I'm trying to let you know right now, bro. Don't do it. Give it back. If you still got the receipt, tell them you don't want Deathrow Records no more, because it's only gonna hurt you, my brother. And shout out to Suge Knight for allegedly reaching out to Snoop Dogg and letting him know this ain't the move you want to make, because you're going to be sitting right up in here with me when they get done with you. Listen to that Suge, man.
A snitch, you know, and they more important to the police on the streets than for the street guys. The street guys know what I'm talking about. There's no...
Hold up, yeah. Hello. Who this is, man?
No cat, baby.
Hey, what's going on, yo? We over here talking about Snoop Dogg acquiring Deathrow Records. A lot of people think it's a good thing, but it might not be so, man. How you feel about this whole situation?
Man, I'm gonna put it to you like this here. They always, if you look back, they always been trying to shit on Snoop, man. I mean, shit, like dude was saying earlier, man, they always trying to put a black man down anyway, but Snoop always been kind of iffy, man, throughout history anyway. Demonic shit. Damn, like you said, the allegations with the women, with the lyrics and all that, but man, they could do that to anybody. The Deathrow thing, I don't know what to say much about that. Gotta see what he do. He might do something dope with it.
Yo, remember that Snoop Dogg video, Murder Was the Case, when he was in the hospital and the devil came in the room and he sold his soul to the devil and he was riding around in Escalades and all. He was rapping about how he sold his soul to the devil. Like, Look, you're going to have to pay up one day, man. And the way this is panning out, they're going to make him pay big. Because he lived a good life so far, but all this stuff starting to catch up in the times we living in, shoot, it's not looking good for a Snoop Doggy Dogg. Anybody that degrade women or talk bad about women. If Tupac and Biggie was alive, they would be going through it right now. But Snoop Dogg, the only one left from that era, if you really think about it.
Yeah, you could say that. It is really damn still kicking, man. He don't switch up. You see how he changed his flavor with the Corona commercials and you feel me?
He trying to dig himself out that hole, working with Martha Stewart, trying to clean up his image, doing Christian. He made a whole gospel album trying to clean up his image, but it ain't gonna work, especially when you got Deathrow on your back.
Hey, and then plus, man, you know he got people in his ear. You know he got them cats in his ear. You know he got them people in his ear. That wasn't his decision to do that. I ain't gonna say it wasn't his decision to do the gospel thing, but the Martha Stewart, you really think that was his decision to kick it with her?
Yo, I think that was his decision because he got money, them his neighbors and all that. But it's sort of like if you was a hustler, right? And you was hustling on the block, your big homie was supplying all the work. He go to jail, and then they come to you and say, "Oh, we want to give you the block." And you take the block like, "Oh, I own the block now." But don't you know that they gonna do you just like they did the last person that owned the block?
That's why if you paid attention to damn what your homie did and learned them lessons, you're going to know how to move.
Man, ain't no moving under the radar when you Snoop Doggy Dogg and you got a bunch of greedy females out here.
You right about that.
Yeah, they looking at you like you a piece of meat right now. Like they can easily get some money. The last chick that did allegations on Snoop Dogg, she was trying to get 10 mil out of homie. And ain't no telling how much they paid out of pocket. And this was something that happened 8 years ago.
Shit, Snoop got it, though. Snoop ain't stressing that shit.
Yo, and get this too, homie. On the Super Bowl, Snoop Dogg about to do the Super Bowl. Allegations come out. They give you Deathrow Records. They trying to put him in the eyes of the masses. So when this stuff hit the fans, remember Snoop Dogg? He just did the Super Bowl, blah, blah, blah. And that's why people got to be careful with working with the NFL because they don't got your best interests at heart.
Nah, the NFL iffy anyway, man. You feel me, man? I've been started fucking with the NFL once I seen that all them Super Bowls been looking fixed, man, since Carolina and Denver.
Exactly, man. This all is adding up for this man. Got the NFL involved. You own Deathrow. They just putting him on a pedestal so they can tear him down, man. It's real unfortunate. And thank you so much for your phone call, bro. Yo, Snoop Dogg, I'm pray for you, bro, because this ain't looking too good. Not at all, yo. He said, gold digger season is here. Be careful, nephews. Keep your guards up and keep your circle small. He got lawyers, money, and he got a police emoji. But like Suge Knight said, man, Snoop ain't never going to jail because he working with them peoples and all that. But, hold up. Hello. Who this is, man?
Hi, Shawn.
Hey, what's up? Who this be?
You still done the Snoop Deathrow video?
Yeah, we still talking about Deathrow. How you feel about this whole situation?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Like you said, the Murder Was the Case video, when he sold his soul or whatever, they might end up bringing that back up. You never know.
Yeah, but all them celebrities that sell their soul, when it's time to go down, they really go down hard. And I don't want to see nothing bad happen to Snoop Dogg, but just by seeing all of these moves, how they putting him with these certain people, R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, then you got him owning Deathrow Records, so he forever tied in with Suge Knight. Look,
that's not a good move.
It's not a good move. How
did he end up with Martha Stewart, though?
Yo, I don't know. They was smoking weed.
Clean up his image and smoking weed with Martha Stewart. She went to jail.
Yo, that's another thing.
Smoking weed with Snoop.
That's right, sister. He done ruined Martha Stewart's career just by being around him. Like they got a target on his back so big right now to where he can't even avoid it if he tried to, man.
Yeah, this is crazy. I feel bad for Uncle Snoop. That's what they call him now.
No doubt. Have you ever listened to Snoop Dogg's old music?
Yeah, I used to.
How you feel about his music? Do you think it's derogatory?
Yeah, I think it's very disrespectful to women, degrading. But that's what they all rapped about then. Not that I agree with it or not, but Yeah.
Yeah, but
Very
to call yourself
disrespectful.
a dog, you
Right.
know,
The
especially in,
lowest ever.
yeah, it's low. And then you disrespecting women on top of that. Like, he's such an easy target. They definitely gonna get him or whatever. Who you listening to nowadays on the radio?
Everybody trash right now. Sorry.
Mhm.
I just listen to you in the car.
Yo, I appreciate that,
In the
sister.
Bluetooth.
No doubt. That's all that really matters. And I got mad love for you, too. Look, we're going to be doing the after party later. It's going to be in the beach house, whatever. Make sure you come through and kick it with us. I'm going to holler at you later, ma. No doubt.
All
Take
right.
care. All right. Goodbye. Yo, I agree with her, man. Back in the day, women wasn't tripping like that. Nowadays, women is tripping. Not that they tripping, but they got a right to feel the way they feel. Hello. Who this is, man?
What's up, man? Y'all still on Deathrow discussion?
Yeah, man. How you feel about all this?
Man, I feel like when Snoop get, he gonna be, I listen to his new album, man. The new album kind of.
Hold on. Did you call in here already?
Huh?
Did you call in here already?
Nah, man, I'm from Shreveport. Nah, man, I ain't calling.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it be from Shreveport. Nah, man, he changed the imprint to a blue one. It ain't red no more, it's blue. I think Suge Knight gonna be mad about that.
Hold on, he changed it to blue?
Yeah, it's blue. It's blue. It ain't the red Deathrow, it's blue Deathrow now.
Hold on, let me type that in, because if that's the case, he might just die off of some street beef. Hold on. Snoop Dogg. New Deathrow logo. Let me see this real quick, man. He ain't changed nothing to blue. Why you sitting up there lying, yo?
No, man, go check out the new album back on Deathrow. Go check it out.
That came out like 10 years ago and all that.
No, this just came out last night, Shawn. This came out last night.
Hold on, if you lying? Oh my God, if you lying, hold on, let me type this in, y'all. If he lying, it's gonna be trouble. Hold on, yo. Google. Yo, he better not be lying, man. And he over there giggling too. I don't trust this dude, man. Google. Y'all stay tuned, man. Because we don't give false information over here. Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg back on Deathrow. That's the name of the album.
On Deathrow. Let me see. It ain't got nothing blue up there. Nothing. I'm looking dead at it. Where is the new blue logo at?
Man, it got it though. You gonna see it's on there, but I ain't lying to you, but
I don't like liars.
Oh my goodness.
You know what? I just wanted to share with y'all this information or whatever, and pray for Snoop Dogg, because Martha Stewart ain't gonna be able to get him out of this. And if you don't think he was smashing that, you must be a damn fool. Cause why else would Snoop be with Martha like that? And she is kind of fine a little bit. Especially the stuff he be smoking. She probably look like Halle Berry when he get, good and ready. But that's Negro here nor there. But yo, Snoop Dogg, be careful out there, bro, because Suge Knight tried to warn you. Y'all got to let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section, man. I'm about to go ahead and get out of here. I got so much love for y'all. And I need y'all to do me a favor, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Also hit that notification button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And hit that Cash App too, $ShawnBlazeDocs, man. Got so much love for y'all. I'ma holla at y'all later, though.
You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe.